Yo, welcome back to a brand new PC Live Paldea Evolved deck video, and today we're going to be looking at my Anti Meta Noivern deck. Like my Tinglu video, everyone conceded to my Noivern EX deck on the ladder, and that's because it is a very heavy disruption deck, and it can be very annoying to play against when combined with 4 Klefki. I wanted to do a video on Noivern for the longest time, but because Klefki and Spiritomb ended up getting banned on live, I wasn't able to use this deck, because the deck does rely heavily on Klefki and Spiritomb for its power. But yeah, Noivern is a very strong card with 2 very disruptive and annoying attacks. You can probably see why people conceded to this deck. It's a very good anti-meta deck. It's got Covert Flight for 2 energy. It does 70 damage, and then during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon, which is honestly pretty strong. There's a lot of decks out there that rely heavily on basics, and then you have Dominating Echo, which for 2 energy does 140 damage, and this is like the main attack. During your opponent's next turn, they cannot play any special energy or stadiums from their hand. So the idea behind Noivern is you lock them from being able to play cards like Double Turbo Energy. I guess Single Strike Energy is pretty good too. And also, you get to lock stadiums in play, which means if you put a Path to the Peak in play alongside Noivern, they just can't do their abilities. And if the opponent has no way to remove Path to Peak without playing a stadium card like Worker or Vacuum, they just can't do anything. And that's kind of the idea behind the Noivern lock here. And being able to play Klefki means that if you just open them with Klefki, you can just immediately slow your opponent down even more while you try to put Noivern into play. And that's why we do play 4 Klefki in the deck to try to slow the opponent down. We are playing 4 Battle VIP to try to get turn 1 Klefki alongside a Rope and 2 Switch. I am playing Bibarel as an engine because Bibarel is just a really good draw engine. The reason why we're playing a 3-3 Noivern line is because 4 Noibat means we have a higher chance of starting Noibat instead of Klefki. So having 3 Noibat technically means we have a higher chance of starting with Klefki. And this is why we are playing the 3-3 line. It's like the Keys deck, the Arc Keys deck, plays 3-3 Arceus. It's basically for the exact same reason. You're not trying to start Noibat. You want to have a higher chance of starting Klefki in the deck, and that's why we are playing the 3-3 Noibat in the deck. Remember, another really cool supporter this deck gets is Giacomo. Discard a special energy from each of your opponent's Pokemon. Now, Fusion Mew can be difficult, because Fusion Mew can still use at least a Sparkle and get energy in play. They can also put energy on multiple different Pokemon, but we can just Giacomo all those special energies off of their Pokemon and remove a lot of their fusion energy from play, which really hurts them. And we have Fan of Waves to also remove their fusion energy, or if your opponent ever gets an energy in play, you can just Fan of Waves it off and then do the Dominating Echo lock. But yeah, before we do get the video, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, if you're ever looking for any PCG Live packouts, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern sells codes line for the cheapest. So if you're looking for any set, like the main set, Paldea Evolved, or you maybe want an older set like Scarlet and Violet or Celebrations, or maybe you want a IRL product, Card Cavern does sell all those too. If you need anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help out Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out, and use code LDF. Also, make sure to check out the Shovel Squad down below too. And also, you can check out my second channel down below. I just did a video looking at some early Pokemon 151 decks on Alakazam, Blastoise, and Charizard EX decks early. But back to the deck list. So yeah, once again, very straightforward deck, just playing 4 Klefki, because again, you want to open it. If you're playing against a deck using Comfey or Genesect V, or any deck for that matter, just being able to start Klefki can be very annoying, and it just means your opponent can't really play the game. Well, you get to build up a Pokemon that doesn't let your opponent play the game either. So that's kind of the reason why we are playing the Klefki in the deck. Also, we are playing a lot of hand disruption, 3 Judge and 3 Iono for heavy hand disruption. We got 4 Path, obviously, for the Noivern, 4 Luminous Energy, 4 Dark, 4 Psychic. We just don't want to whiff energy. An energy can get cut out of the deck, though, I will say. An energy can get cut out of here if you want. Luminous Energy is great because we just put 1 on Noivern, and then it provides 1 of the 2, and it just makes it easier to build Noivern up. So 4 Luminous Energy is really good. I did consider playing a Shadow Rider V in the deck with Shadow Mist. That could be another cute tech card you could play in here alongside a Forest Seal Stone if you want to go down that route. Let's go show off my Noivern EX deck on PCG Live, and again, a lot of people conceded to it, this time even more, because Noivern is a little bit more annoying to play against, even before Tinglu. Alright, let's try out Noivern here in this game. Getting to go first is good, because we want to make sure we get a Noibat energy down. That's really all we want. There's Noibat and energy. We even have the ability to go Klefki, though, instead, but we'll see what we're playing against. If it's Lost Box, we probably just want to go into Klefki. Well, I wouldn't need double Klefki, so Battle VIP would be a lot more idealer. This hand definitely has potential, though. Bidoof is good to have down turn 1. It could be okay. We just need to not whiff the attack off of a Judge, potentially. We'll see what my opponent's playing here, though. Let's see what we're up against. What do we got? What do we got? They got 3 basics. What the heck? Fortress. Not too sure about that for... Well, I guess we have Dominating Echo, right? Which puts in a lot of work, so maybe we'll be okay. It's not too bad. We have our Covert Flight attack. Dominating Echo would probably be okay, but probably not. It's probably just Covert Flight, right? Because they just play all basics, so... This matchup, we just want to do that, I guess. We don't play Manaphy, though, which is a bit of a problem. So they could, like, rope my Noivern. We have to be very mindful of that. They do have an Ultra Ball, and they do get rid of a Boss and an Energy. I do have the Judgment anyway, so regardless of what they grab here off of Ultra Ball, I have to play Judge. And also I top deck our Research, of course. Okay, they play Superior. Never mind. This is actually now a bad situation to be in, because they play Superior. They did have a Research, okay. We could go Judge Path, and they can't do a Fortress, I guess, which is probably going to be our fallback plan. Yeah, this is bad. Superior is a pretty good attacker versus Noivern. This is not really what I would call a deck we wanted to play against. All right, we'll see what we can do here. What's our top deck looking like? There's... Okay, we drew the Dark Energy. All right. That's not bad. We can Judge. See if we can find something good here, like a Path or something. Nope. Do get Bibarel, though, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, getting Bibarel here is pretty important, actually. Get a Draw Engine in play. So, Superior definitely is an issue. We can two-shot it, though, so... Maybe it's okay. We'll see. If we can just Noivern our way to victory, it is possible. Do I want to bench Spiritomb? I don't think we need Spiritomb in this matchup. Don't want to lose another boss. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just... We'll Covert Flight. It's fine. KO the Pineco. They got no Fortress. Superior is definitely an issue, but we will hopefully be able to deal with it. Let's see what our prize is here. Another Noibat is good. All right. So we can just power up a second Noivern. Honestly, this isn't maybe as bad as I thought it would be, because I can two-shot Superior with Noivern, but I guess they have the friggin... They have the Kricketune, which is kind of a problem, actually, so that could be an issue. My opponent can't attack me here unless they have Superior. I did Judge them, so they have to have an out off of the Judge here in order to attack me. And then once I find a Path of Peak, we can Dominating Echo lock the Fortress from being able to do its ability, and they won't be able to do much if I do that. They have to switch. Okay, looks like my Judge did some work. Okay, my Judge put in some work. That's what I like to see. Alrighty then, that's what I like to see. Judge actually did something. So, yeah, this is the turn I want to find Path of the Peak. So, we're going to go get second Bibarel. We're going to boss the... Do I Bibarel first and then boss? No, I boss first, I think. We'll boss the Superior. I want to get damage on it, so let's just immediately boss the Superior. Well, Incisors here. Fortunately, not getting a Path. Rip. I mean, we'll dominate Echo anyways, I guess. There's really no reason not to. We need to put damage on this thing, so... Covert Flight would have been okay, because I guess I can go Woshian here, but... I mean, I need to get damage on them. It's unfortunate we weren't able to get the Path of the Peak there off of the Bibarel, because I really wanted a Path, but my opponent does not have anything going on, so that's good. Alright, we're chilling. They don't have anything anyways, so it's all good. So we can get a... And they scoop the game up anyways. Let's go... Yeah, we were going to knock them out, research into a Path. If we just Path them there and hit them with our second attack, they just are unable to do anything, and they just cannot play the game, because they can't use Fortress's ability, and they can't do much. So even if they do Fortress, I go down to 2 prizes, so then my win con becomes even easier. We're going first here. Now, this is a Mew deck, because my opponent had a Mew coin. This matchup is really good. If we can start with Klefki, which we do, all we have to do is just lock them from being able to play energy. Unfortunately, we got no energy, though, turn 1 for ourselves, which is kind of annoying. But they mulligan. And it is indeed Mew. It is Fusion Mew. Now, Fusion Mew is definitely the more difficult Mew deck because they have Fusion Energy, at least a Sparkle. But we do play the Giacomo for a reason. And our starting hand's actually pretty good. And they mulligan. The mulligan is huge because now I get to hopefully find energy. All I want is an energy for my Noibat. That's it. I don't want to whiff a turn energy here. So we're hoping we don't whiff turn energy. Let's see. We whiffed a turn energy. We got Giacomo. I mean, that's good, but no energy, though, is kind of ridiculous. Wow. Okay. That's pretty annoying, I'm not going to lie. Could get the Tomb down. We already have the double Klefki. We don't well, they could have a boss. I guess there's no reason not to get Spiritomb, to be fair. Fortunately, we did not get that turn 1 energy. Whatever. Let's get the Tomb and pass. Maybe get a bench of the Noibat. I don't know. I really do not want to play Giacomo, though. Or discard it, sorry. Giacomo is very important in this matchup. That's why I don't know. I don't want to get rid of it. So it kind of sucks we don't have an Iono or something. Really good turn 1. But no energy is actually ridiculous. We played 12, too. That's actually insane that we did not get a turn energy attachment. That's not good. We need to get the lock off as soon as possible. So it's pretty frustrating we did not get energy here. But they can't really do anything either, right? We have Spiritomb double Klefki in play. We, like, completely lock my opponent from being able to draw cards. They do have the turn 1 stone, but what does that even get them? Like, what would they even grab? They might just concede out of frustration with the matchup. Which would be pretty funny, actually. I don't blame them if they just scoop you. Because, I mean, when my opponent has... when you see a double Klefki and a Spiritomb in play, what do? There's Meloetas. That's what I'm worried about. The Meloetas coming down. I don't really have a way to get around it. There's Fusion Energy. They can get Sparkle, I guess. I mean, I guess they could have Sparkle plus Switch in hand, and they can knock out my Klefki, which would be annoying, but not really the end of the world. I can't respond with a KO, though, which is a problem. Can't respond with a KO. This is why not getting energy turn 1 is really annoying. It's pretty bad we didn't get it. I mean, they have a 2-card hand. We'll see. Meloetta KO me is kind of annoying, though, because then I don't have a response to it, which is a problem, but I can Gaia Moko, I guess, which we're going to have to do. We'll see what my opponent's got going on here. Oh, they scoop. Okay, I kind of figured they would concede. We didn't even get to do the lock, and they just concede. Because, I mean, when I get to get turn 2 double Klefki and a Spiritomb in play, their deck is just non-functional, which is kind of funny, to be honest. I mean, this deck has a decent matchup against Mew, and that's why. All right, Noivern, what do we got here? Well, we have a Klefki turn 1 with no draw or Noibat, unfortunate. So we're going to have to get carried by Klefki here. As long as it's Lost Box, then that's okay, but this hand definitely is not very good. Unfortunately, we got nothing really going on. It is a Fortress deck. Okay, what do we draw? Noibat? All right, there we go. So, I mean, essentially our win con here, I feel like, has to be... Well, we'll slam the path down. I think our win con here has to be to get Noivern off before they get Fortress. If we can lock... if we can lock Path in play with Noivern, they can't do Fortress's ability. Fortunately, our hand is not good enough to do that. Ooh, they're playing Lilligant, though. That might make things complicated. Yeah, unfortunately, our hand is not good enough to let us do what I want to do, though. They're not going to Iono me either, it looks like. Unless they... maybe... Please Iono me? No, that's not... No. They didn't have an Iono. They do lose a Lilligant V-Star, though, which is good. Yeah, not getting the... not getting a Noibat here could be a problem. I really need to get Noivern off so we can lock them. There's Squawkabilly. That's fine. They can't even play it because of Path and Klefki in play. We got the double Entendre. I don't know why they benched that, actually. They have no way to play it. Zarude, what does that do? Okay. Dragoff could be annoying, I guess. Yeah, they scoop. That's the third concede with this deck. Everyone's conceding to my deck. Whoa. Cursed game. We cursed the game. All right, again in this game with Noivern, my opponent's mulliganing. Ooh, Dark Energy Espeon VMAX. I have no idea what this is. I don't know if this is a good matchup, though. If they're not playing anything we can lock, that's pretty bad. Our starting hand's actually not too bad. Would have been better going first, but can't win them all. Ditto. Oh, it's United Wings. Okay, United Wings is, like, actually free. We just attack with Covert Flight. Our starting hand is fine. I do want to put Klefki down, though, if I can. Yeah, United Wings is fine, right? We just attack with Noivern's first attack, and they can't do anything about it. So that's probably the plan. Do I just get another Noibat down, just attach pass? Because I have the guaranteed Covert Flight next turn, so maybe I just do that. Yeah, them going first kind of sucks. So I could have went into a Klefki here turn 1 to try to lock him out a little bit, but it's fine. Again, this matchup should be pretty free. Covert Flight does carry us against United Wings. I don't think they have much. They do play that one of Espeon VMAX, which can attack, but I don't think they're going to be able to attack with it, though. Because I know they play Psychic Energy. I mean, they could be playing Psychic Energy. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Guess we're going to find out. Even if they do have Psychic Energy, they have to build the thing with double turbo. I mean, we could still even play around the Espeon. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Pokestop, that's fine. Are they going to play it? They are going to play it. They only get a Super Rod. Oh, but they get the double Wattrel? Bro, that's not good. Yeah, I don't know if I want to risk it with the double Noibat. This could be difficult to get a Noivern in play. We really wanted Klefki. Not having Klefki in the active here really sucks, because they could just do their abilities, which is not good. Okay, they just pass. All right, please give me a switch. Nest Ball again. It's not too bad. And get Klefki. Another Noibat. I might just risk it and just bench the Noibat and just attach pass. I could Pokestop. Honestly, yeah, you know what? I'm going to Pokestop. I'm going to see if I can find a switch. No. Oh, my God. And we lose a Noibat Bidoof path. Do not Pokestop ever, people. Do not do it. It is a trap. Dang it. I really wanted to just go into Klefki there. So I could just shut off Ditto's ability. It's annoying. If they boss kill my Noibat here, this is bad. We just have to go Noivern. That's all we have to do is just attack with Noivern in this game. Okay, they got a Rope. They can't really play Rope, though, because I give them Klefki. Zinnia. All right, no boss. All right, that's fine. All right, we're cooking. We're cooking. They actually don't have a KO my active currently either. They're only doing 60 damage, so they currently... they need a Murkrow in the discard pile to even kill my active Noibat. We'll see if they even kill my Noibat here. I mean, losing that other Noibat is pretty bad, not gonna lie. Honestly, this deck might want to play a Rescue Carrier or a Super Rod, to be honest. All right, they do 40 damage. That's fine. All right, what do we draw? Anything good? Klefki again. All right, so let's go Evolve. Fog Crystal for Psychic Energy. Iono and Prey. Here we go. Iono and Prey. What do we got off Iono? Their Switch. We got another Noivern, so might as well evolve. Ton of energy, though. Not going to lie. This hand definitely could be a little bit better, but really all we need to do is just Covert Flight my opponent. So, all right, this should probably just kind of be GG's, right? Covert Flight destroys my opponent. If they ever play Escape Rope, we give them Klefki. Pretty good lock. And there's the concede. I was waiting for it. There it is. Noivern's taking dubs. A lot of concedes in today's video, not gonna lie. All right, try Noivern again. We have gotten 3 pretty quick, games in a row, but that is the nature of lock decks like this, right? The opponent just sometimes doesn't want to play against it. Klefki Noibat start, pretty hot. I don't know what I'm playing against, though, so not sure I want to bench Noibat. We can get a second Klefki, I guess, so maybe it's okay. We'll see what this is. We are playing against... What could it be? What could it be? Is it Mew? Mew? We have Giacomo in hands, or Giacomo. It is Mew. Look at that. Another Mew deck. All right, what do we draw? Noivern. That was a really good top deck. Jeez, okay. I could just get Spiritomb here, to be fair, and just, immediately get into play. That's probably what we want to do. Because they can play Escape Rope, which is why it's, cool to get double Klefki, but there's, no reason not to get Spiritomb down. Should have put the Luminous Energy on, actually. I think it was correct to go Luminous there. They could be playing Fan, but most Mew decks don't play Fan anymore. Our hand is pretty good. Even if they do get the turn 1 Sparkle, we have Giacomo. So, we'll see. My hand is pretty good. I mean, this is a pretty good lock to have against Mew. A Klefki and a Spiritomb in play. That is literally double the lock. So, could this be another quick concede by my opponent? Or will we get a bit of a longer match? I don't even know if we can get long games with this deck. Because, depending on the matchup, they might just concede as soon as you, kind of hit them with Noivern. We'll see what they're able to do, though. Can they do anything this turn? There's a Trekking Shoe. That does let them see a few cards, which could help a little bit. My opponent immediately ditches the Cremomatic, which tells me they're trying to do a big combo here. There's Battle VIP Pass. I mean, they could go for, an Ice Cube snipe this turn, but there's Meloetta, so they are playing the Fusion build. That's fine. If they put energy on Genesect, we just Giacomo them off. That's the plan. See what they do here. They have 5 cards in hand. Once we get the Path of the Peak lock up, and they have no energy in play with Dominating Echo, we're cooking. That's the win con against Mew. Cram flips Tails, which is good. And they can't draw cards. They're very limited to what they can do this turn. They're very limited to what they can do. Honestly, I could just sit here and pass because I do have access to Giacomo, which we kind of need, actually, in this matchup, to be fair. It's one of the best cards in this matchup. Because, I mean, there's a reason why we do play it. It's literally... I mean, it's not just for this matchup. It's good against, Lugia, but it's also really good against Mew. There's an Iono. Don't really want to play her, obviously. I'm just going to pass? I mean, we're not getting KO'd next turn, so I'm just going to pass. I don't want to use my Giacomo. Plus, if I research and I go Path Lock here, they could just respond with a... They could respond with a, what do you call it? With a, at least a Sparkle. They can Sparkle around Noivern, which is kind of problematic. I think I'd rather just save my Giacomo here for a rainy day. We have Klefki and Tomb. There's really no reason to be aggressive right now. We can just wait till they put energy in play, play the Giacomo, and then go from there. So that seems fine with me. So we want to Fan of Waves to double turbo, not the Fusion Energy. Fan of Waves is not very good against Fusion Energy. No shot. Are they? Nah. Okay, they got that too? Bro, no way. Is that a boss in their hand? That'd be pretty funny if it was a boss. It's not a boss. Okay. So I guess we have to attack with Noivern now. Kind of a waste of my Giacomo. It's fine. We'll see if we draw. I could draw another Klefki. I'm not really wanting to go into it right now. Do a Judge. I could play Judge. Maybe just Giacomo. I mean, there's no way they get a Sparkle here, right? Yeah, I think it's fine. Let's Giacomo Dominating Echo. They can't play a... There's no way they have a Sparkle in their 2-card hand, right? I mean, even if they have a Sparkle, we're not getting KO'd, but we'll see, we'll see. I need to hold the hand. I wanted better value out of my Giacomo, but unfortunately they weren't able to get more energy in play, so... Bro, there's no way they actually had the Sparkle. Oh my god. That is so bad. No, they actually had a Sparkle. How, dude? That's crazy. Oh my god. Okay, now we actually might be in some trouble. Was not expecting them to actually have an Elisa Sparkle in their hand. That is absurd. Oh god. Alright, what do we draw? It's not good either. I can't Iono them. That sucks. It's a pretty bad discard. Alright, we got Path in play, which is good. Okay, we got another Noivern. We have to try to win the game with 2 Noivern. Might be tricky, but we'll manage. Dominating Echo. Yeah, that's super unfortunate that they freaking found a Sparkle. I was like, they had a 2-card hit. I'm like, nah, they don't got Sparkle. And then they play the Sparkle. It's like, okay. Wish I saved my guy Como. Still, though, once we knock out Mew, we're chilling. That Noivern top deck really sucks. So the more I think about it, the more that sucks. Because I might actually whiff the attack next turn. Good thing we have Spiritomb in play. Spiritomb is carrying us right now. And there's a Path in play. I mean, we're in a decent spot still. We can Iono them here. So it's not the end of the world. I just have to not whiff the attack off of my Iono. I can't play this Ultra Ball, which is unfortunate. This is actually losable. That Sparkle literally might have just saved my opponent. Just so frustrating. All right, Iono, help me out. We just need Noivern energy. We whiffed. Why am I not surprised? That's a really bad whiff. I didn't even get any other basic for next turn. I don't even have a way to pivot. We actually might lose this game. That was a really bad Iono. I would have had the attack, too, if I just drew the Noivern. We're not the Fan. Probably they don't have double turbo, I guess. We can knock him out with Gust. Wait, yo, wait. We can knock him out with Gust. Yo, that's broken, bro. Wait a minute. Yo, Gust actually KOs him. All right, wait a minute. We might be cooking. We actually knock him out with Gust. That's actually pretty funny. I shouldn't have fanned them then. Why did I fan them? Ooh. Okay, I might have screwed that up. I actually didn't realize we just had a KO with Gust there. I'm not going to lie. I didn't really think of that. Okay, we actually might have thrown. I might have thrown. Because I just gave him the double turbo back. I mean, they have to redraw it, but they have a Sparkle here I threw. That actually could be a huge throw. I didn't expect Gust to... I was like, bro, I didn't even consider Gust as a knockout. I was like, we don't have a KO this turn. I'm like, oh, wait, we do. Shoot. Okay, that was a funny little throw. It's all good, though. I mean, we're still in a pretty good spot, in my opinion. Yeah, they just passed. Please give me a Noivern top deck so we can win the game. Nope. It's not Noivern. Can't... I mean, I could go Spiritomb. At this point, Tomb's not as good. Could Rope, actually. We could Rope... Force a Jenny in the active and then play Judge. Actually, don't hate that. Let's do it. Forcing Genesect in the active is not bad. Now, I screwed this up then. I should have put an energy on Spiritomb. Because if I draw Noivern here, okay. I'm honestly kind of playing this poorly. I'm playing like an NPC. All right, let's Judge. Judge and Pray. Okay, we got Klefki. Technically, I don't want to bench it. Well, they could play an Escape Rope. No, I'm just going to pass. I'm not going to bother benching Klefki. I don't want to give them... Well, the problem is if I put too many one-prize in, I guess they can win by going like Gust, KO all of them, or Rope or something. I don't know. I don't think it matters, but it could matter. Especially because I did give them that fusion energy back like an NPC. Speaking of the devil, there's a Sparkle. Okay, they have a Switch boss. Well, they can't boss. Never mind, I lied. Okay, do they have a Switch, though, to knock out my Spiritomb? Even if Spiritomb dies, we can just go Pathlock with Noivern. It's not a big deal. All right, they got that. Well, I guess the Spiritomb does die. It's pretty bad. So I actually made a misplay by attaching a Spiritomb and not... I should have fetched Spiritomb, not Noibat. I didn't really consider the Rope play, though. But yeah, no, I misplayed, for sure. They do have it. No. Okay, well, my Spiritomb's dead. I should not have... Dude, putting the energy back was such a bad misplay, bro. It's fine, it's fine. It's not a big deal. We can just Pathlock them. I guess they can Vacuum, but even... They have, like, nothing set up right now. Like, I don't even know if that even matters. They have, like, nothing set up anyway, so it's not, like, super big deal. Switch top deck's not great. Could bench Klefki. If they ever try to play an Escape Rope, we can deny that. All right, let's research. All right, we got Noivern. Let's go. That's all we needed was Noivern. And we can just dominate Echo. Okay, now we should win the game. Played this kind of sloppily, I'm not going to lie. I did play this a little sloppily, but we're getting there, baby. We're getting there. We just have to KO a Genesect to win. Yeah, so if they ever go like Lost Vacuum plus Rope, we can deny them the Rope play by just going into Klefki. Because Klefki's a pretty good wall, because it shuts off their ability. There's a Judge. That's fine. What do we got? More stuff. We got Bibarel finally, which is good. We can draw more cards. I don't even know if I want to play Bibarel. They can't do anything. Oh, they got the 4 Seal Stone. That is something. They're down to a lot of energy, though. Yeah, don't worry, folks. I won't misplay next time. That all because I forgot Gust can KO their Mew. That is pretty funny, not gonna lie. That's fine. Even with the sloppy misplays, I'm honestly still kind of chilling. Like, yeah, they just passed. They're definitely gonna switch for next turn. So, our job is to find Boss's Order, right? Because they're definitely gonna have the Genesect for switch. That was a perfect Bibarel. Double Battle VIP is actually the perfect 2 cards. Yeah, we just need to find Boss. We have 1 Boss in the deck. We just gotta find Boss. Even if they get an energy in play, well, they can't. Well, even if somehow they do, we can just go Fan, remove their energy. So, like, if somehow my opponent is able to buy a turn, I can just go Fan plus Noivern. And they have the Genesect for an energy. Okay, they got Vacuum. They still can't do... I mean, okay, even though they get their abilities back, they still can't play any energy. So, like, they still can't even attack me. So, this doesn't really matter too much that they vacuumed here. They get their abilities back. They can't play Escape Rope, though. So if they're playing on roping, we can give them Klefki if they play Escape Rope. So we deny the possibility of them being able to do Escape Rope, which is nice. They haven't played a Rope yet. They haven't played any Switch yet, but still, like, if they have to play a Rope, then it's like we just give them Klefki, shut off their abilities. They can't play Special Energy, so they can't even attack me this turn. And yeah, there's the Scoop. Okay. We should have got that a little bit earlier. I definitely made a few misplays this game, but we still got there in the end, because Noivern is pretty good against Mew. All right, pretty good start. Klefki start, Battle VIP, not bad. We got Judge. I probably have to play Judge, unless I draw an energy. We're playing against Lost Zone. All right. That is perfectly... And that's a good top deck. All right, this is fine. Lost Box, obviously, is a fine matchup, especially when we start with turn 1 double Klefki. So we just do this, pass. Could path them. There's no reason to path here, though, because they could vacuum it away, so we wait to path. Our start is pretty good. Could have maybe got a Bidoof to... I mean, yeah, Bidoof would have been nice. I had to get double Klefki, though, so... We'll see how this goes. This is a pretty good start for me, though. They do have a 7-card hand. Let's see if they have a Colress's Experiment. We'll see. No, they have their own Battle VIP. That's fine. We'll see what kind of build of Lost Zone this is. If it's Goodra Giratina, that's pretty bad. Yeah, Goodra Giratina is like worst-case scenario. Those are the matches we don't want to play against. Those matchups are pretty bad. So they end up Battle VIPing for here. Okay, it is Turbo, which is fine. They have Raikou, but I'm not really scared of Raikou. They can't do their abilities. We can go Judge Path, Ultra Ball, probably to get Bidoof, to be honest. I need to get a Bibarel. I could whiff off of the Path Judge, which is a problem. Ideally, I'd rather Iono. They might not have a Colress. They have a Boss, though. They have a Boss. That's almost as bad as a Colress. Though, to be fair, my opponent didn't get double Comfy, though. Okay, they have 4 Seal Stone. That's fine. If they pay that now, it makes my Judge even stronger, and they are going to play it. I don't think they can knock out my Klefki turn 1, thankfully. Plus, we can... If they ever play Escape Rope, we just go right back into Klefki. So, we basically deny them being able to play Escape Rope here, which is good. That is pretty darn annoying, though, that they did draw into a Boss's Order turn 1. Is what it is. I think they just Raikou'd for an energy. That's actually kind of sad if they did. We'll see if they get another Battle VIP. If they get more Flower Selects here, that is pretty bad. Them getting turn 1 Boss is kind of cringe, but whatever. Nothing I can do about it. All right, they just passed. We're cooking. And they actually gave me the Noivern. I was about to say, all we need is an energy here, and look at that. All right. We might as well dominate Neko them for the KO. Yeah, we literally might as well just go Judge, dominate Neko. They have nothing set up. There's no reason to Covert Flight. Actually... do we mention Bidoof? I think we have to. Yeah, they just scoop. Alright, more concedes, the better. Alright, we take those. This deck is just causing everyone to concede. I love it. I mean, I love being able to just dunk on Lost Box. This is the best feeling in the world. Right against Mew again. I mean, we take the... Wait, this isn't the same person, is it? It might be... Well, hold on, let me... If this is the same person, let me check the video file. It is not the same person. Is it the same person from before? Nope. Okay, this might be another Mew deck, is basically why I'm, like, checking. Pretty good starting hand. Spiritomb Battle VIP, Energy, Ultra Ball. That's pretty hot. I mean, this might be Mew, but it might not be Mew. We'll see. It is Mew. Okay, never mind, I lied. Well, we beat Mew once, we're going to do it again. So we're going to Battle VIP for Klefki Noibat. We're going to do the old... I have one Noivern, so my other two are prized. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Do we have Giacomo and Double Fan? We do have Fan. The Como's prized, too. So our prizes are kind of annoying, actually. Damn. Those prizes are not very ideal. It's fine. We'll manage. We had I mean, we got Klefki Tomb in play and an Energy Noibat. What more could we ask for? We got the soft lock on them. Yeah, not great prizes, though. Double Noivern being prized, and the Giacomo's pretty bad. Old Cemetery, that's annoying. Hopefully I draw a path here. There's Fusion Energy. They can play that, actually, to draw around Klefki and Tomb. It might not matter too much, though. We need to get Giacomo out of the prizes. We need... I mean, this could be pretty bad, but they just pass. So, yeah, they can't do much, so... I mean, they're unable to play the game anyways, right? Kind of drew awkwardly here. I need to play the Switch, but at the same time, I can't lose... I can't do much. I mean, just pass. I mean, we're chilling. Unless they have Sparkle. I mean, if they have a Sparkle, they can Techno Blast. I mean, even if they Sparkle, it doesn't really matter too much. All right, there's Cremomatic getting played. Escape Rope discard is fantastic. And it flips tails anyways. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, I need to hold the hand for one turn. I need to make sure I switch Ultra Ball. Yeah, they got nothing going on anyways. They can't do anything. They're stuck. We got them locked up. Okay, we can get the Noivern. Only one in deck, so we have to get them out of the prizes. But, I mean, this one Noivern might win us the game anyways. It might not even matter. All right, research. Can we find Path? We do get Path. All right, beautiful. Yeah, just going to Path, lock him. Not going to bother doing anything else. Not going to play the Fan, obviously. We don't want to make the same mistake twice. But yeah, now we're chilling. They can't get out of the path currently unless they have a vacuum. They can't play any energy. They have to have at least a Sparkle, which is scary, as I do not have my Giacomo at the moment. And I only have the one Noivern in play. Actually, 240 HP makes it a bit easier for them to knock me out, too. So, we need to get more Noibats in play. It's not Noibat. We do have a knockout, though. I'm going to knock him out here with Dominate Echo. Just call it a day. Take our two prizes. See what our two prizes give me. No reason to judge them. They haven't been doing anything with their hand. We'll go 1 and 6. Hey, there's Giacomo. Didn't get a Noivern, though, which is a little sus, but Giacomo's pretty good. So as long as Noivern can't get KO'd, we can Giacomo their energy off the board. They do find Sparkle, but it only gets one energy in play. I guess they can energy mix, but then we can just fan them. We can go fan, Dominate Echo, because at that point it wouldn't really matter too much. Belt, that's fine. Doesn't do anything against me. Energy mix. Okay, this could be pretty bad that I did prize, but fan does have our back. Because they'd have to have, like, the nuts to respond to that. Okay, what do we draw? They're playing basic energy? That's annoying. Of course they're playing basic energy. All right, Fan. Not today. Dominating Echo. Just gotta hope they're not able to do anything. This is actually really annoying. If my opponent knocks me out, bro, we're screwed. I literally have no Noiverns in the deck. This one Noivern literally has to carry us. This is so bad. Avery, that's fine. And that's not... too bad. Okay, Oricorio, that's fine. We can still carry their Mew. Oh, God. No shot. The one Mew deck playing double Psychic. If they have Mew VMAX Genesect, we're screwed. Okay, thankfully they don't. They Psychic Leap. Is my opponent going to go back in the deck, though? They can't go back in the deck because I win the game. Okay, I win the game. I guess they just gave up. Okay. Sure, then. We take those. It's a little sus we prized the double Noivern, but... luckily, we got there. They were playing basic energy, too, so I don't know. I guess we got a little lucky. We still didn't even get Noivern, bro. That's crazy. That was close. That was actually kind of close, bro. The double basic energy and the Noivern's being prized. That actually could have got pretty ugly. All right, trying out the deck here in this game. We open up with Noibat and some ball cards. No turn 1 Klefki start is a little concerning, though, because we're not able to immediately lock my opponent. Oh, they go Spiritomb, though. Yo, they pulled that trump card on me. Iono again. I mean, I do have turn 2 Noivern, right? So it might be okay. I think we definitely just go get Klefki here. And then I could retreat into it. I also have no idea what I'm playing against, so I'm just going to pass. Yeah, we're just going to Iono next turn and try to get the turn 2 Noivern attack. It's an Arceus deck. This could be tough. If they get turn double turbo, it's bad. Okay, so now I'm glad I didn't just go into Klefki, because we definitely just want to Noivern them. They bench Lumineon under their own Spiritomb. All right, well, that's free. All right, well, we take those. That's pretty good. Nice. This might be Arcdura. Judging from the Nest Ball and the Lumineon, it's probably Arcdura. We'll see if we can beat this. Dura's pretty tough. I mean, we'll see. This matchup is tricky. Not saying we can't attack Duraludon. It's just annoying. I have to Iono. I need to get the lock up here if possible. Okay, we'll get rid of these two. Grab Noivern. Kind of should I maybe grab Bidoof instead of Klefki. I didn't know what I was playing against, so to be fair, like, going in this blind, they start with the Spiritomb, like, what am I supposed to do? Alright, Iono, and pray we get Path Dark Energy, or Psychic Energy, or something. Alright, Iono, help me out. Did not get the Path. We are able to shut off DTE, though, which is still pretty good. We'll save the hand. Dominate-Neko. And we shut off them from being able to play any double Turbo Energy. But they can just Trini Charge, which is still pretty annoying. Oh, there's Path. We were one turn away. I mean, I guess they can't really do Arceus anyways. Maybe it doesn't even matter, because they can't really do Arceus regardless. Alright, we'll see if we can win. The problem is, Noivern doesn't do a lot of damage. Well, it 3-shots Duraludon is what I'm basically trying to get at. So, it's definitely one of our trickier matchups. They're not going to attack. I mean, they're not really going to do damage to me this turn. We just have to set up 3 Noiverns. I think we're cooking. Alright. We got Judge Path, which honestly could go a long way too, right? The problem with Arcdura, it's kind of bricky. They've already used their Lumineon. They Lumineon under their Spiritomb for whatever reason. So, like, they're already, like, stuck doing nothing, so. We have the ability to just go, like, Judge Path, which is, like, kind of insane, to be honest. We'll see what happens. If they play a supporter, I mean, they could Iono me, which would be annoying. I do really like my hand. I just get Bibarel, Path, then Judge, and then try to get Noibat down with an energy. We just want to make sure we're always getting Noibat. No, they have an Iono. Our Judge Path. Okay, that's sad. See what we get off this. This hand is not very good. They had to Iono my good hand away, and then gave me nothing playable. You love to see it. If they go into Arceus, though, they can't play Special Energy down, so this thing cannot attack me. So I don't know why they did that. Okay, hopefully we can draw something here. I really want to set up. I mean, they can't really do anything. They can't play Special Energy because Dominate-Neko's in play. So I'm surprised they evolved into the V-Star. It's kind of an odd play. Hopefully we can draw a supporter. Like a research. Well, research would be worst case. I gotta lose another Noivern. I definitely need to get 3 Noiverns in play to win this game. I can't do without it. I really need Judge too. I really want to get Judge. They get rid of City. That's good. Less outs to Path could be decent. There's Duraludon. We can attack Duraludon with Dominate-Neko with Luminous Energy on, so it ain't too concerning. They can't attack me this turn. Oh, they didn't even... I think my opponent thought they could attack me here. But unfortunately for them, they can't. So we're just going to Dominate-Neko. I think what they did, they thought they can attack with Trinity, so they grabbed a double turbo, and they didn't grab any other energy. No, the game's probably, like, they threw so hard, bro. You love to see it. They're touching Umbreon. They could try to mean look me, I guess, which is kind of annoying. I mean, if I can draw out of a mean look block, that's fine. We're in a good spot. If I KO the Arceus too, I mean, all I have to do is knock out Duraludon or Umbreon to win the game. Need something... I need a top deck here, like, ASAP, though. Need something ASAP. Need Ultra Ball. Need Bidoof. Another Noibat would be decent, just so I can get another Noivern in play. Would be pretty solid, too. But, yeah. I think does my opponent not know what Noivern does? I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, when do you usually see a Noivern V on the ladder? All right, what do we draw? There's Noibat. All right, beautiful. So we just bench him and then just... Echo Knockout. They can't play double turbo. They can't do much. My opponent threw pretty hard by evolving the Arceus and thinking they could attack, but we take those, I guess. And there's Bibarel. There we go. We get to do something now. Pretty good hand for next turn, I guess. Might have to bench a second Klefki just to play the game, but... I mean, all we have to do is knock out one more Pokemon to win, so... It's like probably the end of the game, I think. They could have a boss. They could boss me and look me here. This is where not having a supporter is pretty bad. No, they Raihan. Okay, Raihan does let them attack me, which is slightly concerning. But no, they spread the energy out onto the other Arceus V, though. Interesting. I mean, maybe they didn't have... I mean, they could have Moonlight Bladed me for 80. I attack for 140. They hit me for 160. Which is not a knockout. It's only 240 damage. So I guess yeah, they couldn't even do that then. Well, if they had the VMAX, though... I mean, I guess they did lose a VMAX. I mean, we're probably winning this game. My opponent threw pretty hard, but even then, like, the lock is really good here in this matchup, so maybe we're chilling. Let's see what they have here. They do have a 4-card hand currently. We have a ton of time. We have, I mean, that's the thing. We're able to set up pretty well here. Noivern can't get one-shot by anything, so they're two-shotting me. I'm mostly two-shotting them, but all I have to do is take 3 prizes to win, and that's not too hard to do when they put VMAXs in place. I'm feeling pretty good. They get, yeah, now they get the double energy on the Arceus. It might be a little too late for it to matter, though. I really want to get a Judge or Iono here, though, because I'm pretty sure they might have grabbed a preemptive card, like an Arceus V-Star for next turn. I mean, they can't even move Umbreon without a switch, either. I mean, it's still Volo, which could be a problem for us. Like, the game is not over by any means, but the fact is we have a huge lead on them right now. Mean look for 30. Doesn't let them knock me out. Yeah, Duraludon does 220. We're cooking. So we go this. Go here. Go here. Go here. We'll Bibarel for 2. Can we get a Judge or Iono? No. F. Switch ain't bad, though. We just dominate Neko them for 140. And if they can't move Umbreon next turn, we're cooking. I mean, they might have a basic energy. They could have switched Arceus V-Star energy. That'd be annoying. It's fine, though. I mean, it's not fine, but we'll see. Need to draw a supporter card. We haven't been able to see one in a while. Ever since that first Iono they did, I've been unable to play a draw card, which is not great. I do want to play the game. We will see what happens, though. Choice Belt, that's fine. How many medals are they down? 2? Maybe they okay, I don't know if they're playing 5 or 4 metal. If they're playing 4 metal, there's actually a world where they prize a metal energy. They've already used their Raihan. They might not be able to build up Duraludon. Okay, they got the Umbreon. Obviously, no ability or anything. Okay, they had a research. That's fine. Wish I got Judge or Iono, but whatever. All right, let's see what they do here. There's a fighting. They have to retreat, which is good, because that's just more energy they lose. Yeah, there's a world where they don't have enough metal energy left in their decks. That could be pretty big. That's fine. We'll see what we can draw. The best top deck here easily. I mean, another Noibat would be decent. An Iono, a Judge. A Boss could be pretty good. Could boss the Umbreon up and force him to move it. They're building the Umbreon up. So they don't have a fight energy left to the decks. That's what happened. Their other energy is either prized or whatever happened. We just don't get there, though. Shut the Dominate Echo. Okay. Well, that's the thing. Umbreon 2-shots me, and they already have damage on it, so all I have to do is knock this thing out and I win the game. If only I played Choice Belt. If I had a belt here, we could kill the Umbreon and win the game. Alright, are they doing... I mean, they could have a V-Star in their hand. They can go V-Star, which could be pretty bad. There's another Umbreon. I'm pretty sure they're out of Umbreon VMAXs, though. So, I mean, that's not going to matter too much. They could have V-Star Energy. Well, they have another research. Look at that. They lose a lot of cards there, which I like to see. Alright, let's see. I think they're playing Ian Rob's list. Right? Are they playing Ian's list? Okay, they got the Arceus. Do they have the energy, though? They've already used... Okay, I was literally about to say, they've already used a ton of energy, but nope. They did have it. But that's fine. We can knock out Arceus. I do need to get another Noivern in play, though, because I could be in trouble if we don't get another Noivern down. My hand is kind of clogged up right now. That Iono kind of bodied me, didn't it? It's looking pretty good, though. Once we knock out this Arceus, they have 1 Umbreon left. The Umbreon... They can't win the prize trade with Umbreon, so I think we're probably still going to win the game regardless, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's looking pretty good, though, is basically what I'm trying to get at. They don't have a knockout thanks to EXs being bulky. They got no energy left in the deck, so they're really just stuck. I mean, I could even just boss Dura and just attack it. Okay, there we go. Got Noibat. That's lit. Yep, there's the scoop. I was waiting for them to concede the game, because I was like, they might just concede here, because they can't really win the prize trade with an Umbreon VMAX that's got 140 damage on it. There you have it. That is Noivern EX in action. Pretty good anti-meta deck here. A lot of people did concede to my Noivern deck. I wasn't expecting that many concedes, but here we are. But I do like the deck. I think the Klefkis are really cool in here. Just to start with, slow the opponent down while you build up a Noivern. And then, of course, having access to the Disruption was really good, too. I did enjoy the deck a lot. I think Noivern EX is honestly kind of decent against a lot of the big cards in the game right now, especially against stuff like Lost Box, Mew VMAX, United Wings, Lugia, just any deck that just can't really function when they can't play energies or stadiums under Pathlock. It's pretty good, and Noivern EX definitely did impress me, and I did enjoy this deck thoroughly. The Klefkis are really cool, too. And that'll be it for me. If y'all enjoyed today's PC Live video on my Noivern deck, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 45 1,000 subs. We're getting very close to 45K subs. If you have not clicked that subscribe button yet, make sure to go click it down below right now. Yeah, check out Kevin. You get any codes? Use code LDF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord down below. And check out the Shuffle Squad down below while you're at it too. That'll be for me. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.